This week, two major companies announced they are cutting a combined 34,000 jobs. And unlike every other round of layoffs you've heard about, they didn't blame the economy, they didn't blame slow sales, they didn't blame bad management. They looked their employees in the eye and said, AI is doing your job now. At the same time, on the exact same week, Visa announced it is building a system where AI agents make purchases for you, automatically, without asking. This is not a prediction about the future. This is not a thought experiment. This happened this week. And if you're not paying attention, you are already behind. I'm AI Wire. Let's break down the week that changed everything. First, the jobs. Oracle, one of the largest technology companies on the planet, announced it is cutting between 20,000 and 30,000 employees. The reason? The company is redirecting $8 to $10 billion toward AI infrastructure. In plain English, they are replacing people with AI systems and using the money saved on salaries to build more AI. At almost the exact same moment, Block, the company behind Square and Cash App, announced it is eliminating 4,000 roles. That is nearly 40% of its entire workforce. CEO Jack Dorsey was direct about it. These positions had been made redundant by AI tools, not restructured, not relocated, redundant. That word matters. Redundant means the job still exists, it's just being done by software now. Together, in a single week, these two companies eliminated over 34,000 positions and openly credited AI as the reason. One of the most direct public admissions yet, that AI is actively replacing workers, not just changing how they work. Now, here's the important context. These are not factory jobs. We're talking about knowledge workers, people doing data analysis, customer support, financial processing, coding, and administrative work. For 20 years, the argument was that AI would replace physical jobs first, and that knowledge workers were safe. White-collar jobs were supposed to be the last ones standing. That argument is now officially dead. The jobs AI is eating first in 2026 are precisely the ones we were told were safe, and the companies doing it aren't hiding it anymore. They're putting it in press releases. So what does this mean for you? Here's the honest answer. It depends entirely on which side of the AI divide you're on. People who understand AI tools, who use them to do the work of 3 people, those people are becoming more valuable. The people losing jobs right now are doing tasks AI can now do faster and cheaper with no training required. The gap between those two groups is widening every single month. Now, the shopping story, because this one is somehow even more significant long-term. Visa, the company that processes more than $200 billion in transactions every year, announced it is building infrastructure for AI agents to make purchases on your behalf. Here's how it works. You set parameters, spend up to this amount, only buy from these categories, reorder this product when it runs low. Then, an AI agent monitors your life, identifies when action is needed, and completes the purchase. No confirmation needed, no notification. The transaction just happens. Visa is calling this agent-driven commerce, and they are not alone. Shopify announced this week that merchants can now sell directly inside ChatGPT, Google's AI mode, and Microsoft Copilot. You ask an AI assistant a question, it recommends a product, and you can buy it without ever leaving the chat window. Think about what this means at scale. Right now, companies market to humans. They design ads to catch your eye and write copy to persuade you. All of that assumes a human is making the decision. In an agentic commerce world, the human already made the decision once, when they set up the AI's parameters. Every purchase after that is made by an algorithm. So zoom out for a second. Look at both stories together. AI is eliminating the jobs humans do to earn money. At the same time, AI is taking over the act of spending that money. The human is being quietly removed from both ends of the economic equation, production and consumption. Now, reasonable people can disagree about whether this is good or bad. New technologies have always destroyed some jobs and created others. The Industrial Revolution took decades. The internet took 15 years to reshape the economy. AI is doing it in months. And the companies leading this shift are no longer pretending otherwise. Here's what I think you should actually do with this information. 1. Learn one AI tool deeply this month. Not just play with it, actually integrate it into how you work. The people who thrive in this transition are the ones who make themselves more productive with AI. 2. Watch the agent space closely. AI agents that can take actions in the real world, make purchases, send emails, book appointments, are the next major wave. Understanding them before they go mainstream is a genuine advantage. 3. Stay informed. The people caught off guard by these shifts are the ones who weren't paying attention. This week was not normal. 2 of the world's biggest companies admitted AI is replacing people at scale. The payments infrastructure of the internet is being rebuilt around AI agents. This is the week the conversation shifted from AI might change things to AI is changing things right now. Stay ahead of it. Subscribe to AI Wire. I'll see you in the next one.